Today I'm going to be playing some Regulation F battles on the Nintendo Switch online ladder. Skip ahead to the battles, you can go down below in the description to see the timestamps for those, but I'm just going to do a quick cover of the team. So this team is from Aberrant VGC. This is the Poliwrath team that they brought, I believe, to EUIC or Orlando. And I believe it's Orlando. And so they went, I believe, 6-3, just missed out on Top Cut on the day. And I was super interested in it. I thought it's a super cool team. It's something that I've always wanted to bring, you know, some of like more off-meta Pokemon, and I think Poliwrath is really cool, and it has a really great matchup against a lot of Pokemon. This team, so they did changes to the EV spread for these Pokemon. They didn't come up with the original team, as they said so in a tweet, but it's a very interesting team. I'm not very good with it, so you'll see in the battles I get kind of lucky in some of my reads and some of my plays, but hopefully you enjoy. And if you want to use this team, the rental code is up in the top right corner on the other side, and so don't look at me, but you can go ahead and use it. And but again, shout out to Aberrant VGC. This was a super fun team. I don't think I piloted it the best, but it was still a lot of fun. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the battles. Okay, so definitely hard Trick Room. I don't see any other way around it other than going hard Trick Room. So how do we want to counter hard Trick Room? I think bringing Sinistcha is very important. Now, who are you going to put next to Sinistcha? Like, you could do Fluttermane. Since Flutter would be able to have a super effective hit into... You could also run the Walking Wake as well for the Flamethrower. We could see that. So if we see the Misdreavus or we see the Walking Wake... I definitely think we lead Sinistcha, though. No matter what, we lead Sinistcha. Or Sinistea, whatever this little dude's called. I think we bring Landorus. I don't think we bring it outright. Or we could. I don't know if we need speed control. I mean, speed control would be nice, but I don't want to set up weather for my opponent. Let's go for this. Let's see what happens. I feel like it could be very scary looking down the barrel of Fluttermane, but hey, we gotta hope that for whatever reason they did not bring Fluttermane. We got a little kitty coming up to me in the background. Little spooky kitty. Okay, let's take a look at what we got here. So it is Walking Wake. I am worried about here's the question, right? Do you go for a Trick Room? Or do you expect me to know that you're going for Trick Room, so you go for like a Flamethrower? Because what I kind of want to do... Is there any Pokemon I could switch into? I could swap into Raging Bolt here. We could also Rage Powder this turn. See if he's going for a... You know what? Let's do this. Let's Rage Powder and Sandsear. Let's go for this. The reason I want to Rage Powder is I'm worried about a Flamethrower. Even though I don't expect a Flamethrower, I want to go for all my options. And the next turn I want to go for the Trick Room. Because my big issue I've had... Oh, we got another kid. Another kitty jumping up there. A big issue I've had with this team is I have not been calling when they're going to Trick Room correctly. Oh, so they just Draco. Oh, Lord. Okay. That's... I guess maybe they were maybe that's the... Yeah, they were expecting a... And he goes for the Trick Room. Okay. So, good news is, though, is that... we will probably go first, right? The good news is that our Sinistcha will be one of the first to move. And We could read a swap out from... I want to go for a substitute here. I'm reading a swap. Yeah. So the Walking Wake comes out. I don't know what this Poliwrath is going to do. Who do we got here? Okay. Okay. Not great. Not great. Not great at all. The Terra kind of lost us this one. The Terra was not good. It is Throat Spray. I'm gonna be real with you, I wasn't sure what we were looking at. We did get a substitute up, which is kind of cool. We did burn a turn of Trick Room. Problem is that... See, I feel like right here, right, you're going to go for a Hyper Voice and an attack into the Poliwrath. So, we definitely protect Poliwrath right here. We could Sandsear, go hoping for burns. But what if you predict that? I mean, I feel like we have to go for a protect here. If we don't go for a protect, you just knock out the Poliwrath. Because you probably go for like a Moongeist Beam. Or not a Moongeist Beam. You go for a... Blood Moon. Oh, Hyper Voice hits through Substitute. I'm stupid. I forgot that sound moves hit through Substitute. So, yeah, I think we just lose. So, I should not have Terra'd. That's kind of where we went wrong. As we Terra'd. Yeah, now you go for the Blood Moon. Poliwrath survives. That's... I did not realize how bulky this Poliwrath was. That's really good. And we survived the Hyper Voice? Oh my lord! So you have to recharge this turn, right? Or you can't use... So I feel like we go for Protect. Wow, I'm very surprised we actually survived that. We have to go for the Snarl here. I'm not playing this well at all. I kind of forgot that sound moves hit behind Substitute, so it didn't really matter that we got it off. Probably should have just gone for a second Sandsear Storm instead of the Substitute that turn, but... hey, you gotta live and you gotta learn. I feel like the Protect is easy to call here. The problem is, though, is that they can just do double Hyper Voice to cover all their options. We could see an Earth Power here come out from the Blood Moon. Yeah. Luckily, we do survive that, but... Okay, and you go for the Psychic. Okay. I mean, yeah, what are we supposed to do there? At least we get rid of the Poliwrath. I mean, I don't know what we even go for here. Walking Wake's gonna be quick. So Walking Wake is gonna be the fastest. We could go for a Thunderclap into the Walking Wake and a Drain Punch if you bring your Wake out this turn. I do kind of foresee a fourth Pokemon, though. I don't, because we did a lot of damage to the Wake. Oh, you do bring out Wake here. Okay, so we have to go for the Drain... Oh, does Drain Punch knock out in this point? I think we just have to go for it. Maybe a Liquidation would be better. Okay. So that activates our Photosynthesis. So I'm glad we didn't go for a Liquidation. Because that just would have, we'd be doing less damage here. Okay, he goes for the Protect. I think I'm okay with that. Because, okay, so your Torkoal could go for something here. So, I mean, you could always swap out. I think probably what we do is we double this slot. Yeah, I mean, what the problem is that I can't do anything, right? There's no way for me to completely knock out the Torkoal this turn. We could call you swapping out your Walking Wake. Okay, so he goes for the double. That's a little unfortunate. I mean, I guess that's the way you do it, though, because... yeah. Give us that yummy, yummy HP back. Because what, Earth Power here probably from the Torkoal? Yeah, Earth Power. So I could have gone for a Snarl. Wow, that's actually kind of huge. This AV is coming in very clutch. So I feel like what we go for is... see, I feel like you just protect your Blood Moon, right? I feel like you just protect your Blood Moon. I'm going to Snarl to cover. Oh, who is Terra-ing? I am very scared. So, Torkoal Terras... okay, Terra Fire. Maybe go for like a Terra Fire Heat Wave? Oh, Vacuum Wave. Oh, that's cool. Kind of forgot Vacuum Wave was a thing. Not gonna lie to you. Okay, so we at least get the knockout there. Yeah, losing the Landorus so early, that was a big problem. Losing the Landorus, because this is probably Charcoal. So we have to hope for misses on Heat Waves. We are getting misses on Heat Waves. Oh my gosh, that's actually massive. So this is 75 and 100, this is 85 and 100. This could lower the target's defense. Now, we do have... so this is super effective, but halved in rain. You know what? Let's go for... you know what? Let's go for Protect here, actually. Let's go for Protect... the battle was canceled. Wow. So... we did not play that well. I think Protecting there is the way to go, because we need to stall Sun. At that point, we need to stall Sun. And so we go for Drain Punches and maybe not Drain Punches, but I will take that win. We did not play that optimally, but at least we got a win. So let's see when we get to the next battle. Okay, so we are looking at... so it will be Tailwind. Man, do we just see... so here's the question, right? Do we see an Urshifu... so we might see a Moongus lead. Because he might just Spore. We might see a Fluttermane lead. I kind of either foresee a Tornadus Fluttermane or a Tornadus Archaludon. That's kind of what I'm expecting. In that case, I do feel like we're safe to bring... I still want to lead Poliwrath here, because I feel like Poliwrath is going to be a good option. I think Reginald is still... the Landorus Eye is still pretty good. Maybe, you know what? Do we actually just lead Landorus Eye instead? Because it's actually really good. And then we can always Terra Steel if need be. And then I feel like because we are looking down an Urshifu and a Tornadus... especially, too, with the Archaludon, I feel like John Bolt is going to be pretty nice. Let's go for it. I'm interested to see what the leads are. I don't know. I feel like that's going to make or break. I really do expect seeing Tornadus Fluttermane or but I'm hoping we see Tornadus Archaludon. Okay, so Tornadus Flutter. Okay. So we could go for a Terra Steel right off the bat. I could also go just for a double Protect. The problem is, though, is with the double Protect, I am worried about... Because I kind of want to go for a tail... we need to match Tailwinds. And, but if you just go... See, I don't know. See, I want to go for the Tailwind, and I kind of want to go for the Terra Steel Sludge Bomb. I'm going to go for Protect. We could Wide Guard next turn, but I want to go for the Protect this turn. If you double up with an attack, so be it. We could have gone for Wide Guard. Oh, we should have just Wide Guard because there was no yeah. Icy Wind. Okay, Pelipper, please survive. I don't think you will, though. Oh, not with a crit. Man, so I literally could have just Wide Guarded, and I was... Dude, I'm a little annoyed about that. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a little annoyed I could have just Wide Guarded. Also, though, that is some very interesting information. That you are purely a... Man, oh man. I think we just threw right off of... Because, okay, so now... Now let's hope that they go for the Tailwind. And they don't. So I literally could have Thunderclapped there. And we would have been fine. That's so annoying. That I literally could have just Wide Guarded the first turn and I would have been in such a good position. Hey, you live and you learn. That was just... and we missed a Snarl. Which one avoided? The one we arguably need to have to hit. So, I mean, at this point, right, I feel like because... Whoopsie, sorry. Because you keep going for this, let's just go for the liquidation. I mean, maybe it would have been better to go for a, you know, for a Belly Drum here, but I just think a Gleam knocks us out, right? A Gleam would just knock us out. So so basically it was like, I'm hoping rain boosted, we get that. So, yeah, I guess, I really thought they would Tailwind, but that's okay. We can't keep thinking about the first turn. So, we got Urshifu here, and we got Landorus. So this is Dark Urshi. So I could Thunderclap here. What if we do this? What if we do Terra Thunderclap with a liquidation into the Lando? Because basically what I'm trying to hope for is that I survive either a Sucker Punch, or if I don't knock out with liquidation, I could survive maybe an Earth Power. Is about what I'm hoping for, and I want to break Sash. Ooh, that's a good crit. So, man, that's good. So I'm hoping now, or we survive like a CC. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so that goes into me. Well, I mean, Poliwrath is faster, we found, so I think we just Thunderclap, Drain Punch here. I want to say that might be GG. Even though, wow, yeah, we really failed upwards on this. Okay, battle was canceled, yeah. We really failed upwards on that battle. I'm glad that we won that one, and having the speed control with the Swift Swim on the Poliwrath was phenomenal. And it's great we did not see Archaludon, because Archaludon would have wrecked us. Especially because we lost our Landorus so quickly. But I'm glad we were able to pull back. I guess, yeah, the Wide Guard was much better. I think honestly, Wide Guard probably was just always going to be better in that scenario and just start getting attacks out. Because speed control, sure, but yeah, I think Wide Guard was there. But hey, that's another win, so let's see what the next battle is. Okay, so hard Trick Room team, and Landers is pretty darn good here. Now, I expect to see a Cresselia this first turn, so we definitely have to. I don't like my matchup against Trick Room because every Trick Room team I've gone up against so far, I have failed to predict when they are going to Trick Room. So I know Glastrier. Is it Glastrier or is it Ice Rider can get Trick Room? I'm not entirely sure, but I'm kind of honestly, like, if I'm looking at this, right, I'm expecting to either see Cresselia Heatran or Cresselia and Glastrier, because that's going to be a big hit into our Sinistcha. So with that being the case, I feel like we could lead Reginald. Or actually, we could lead Poliwrath. It's actually pretty good here. I think we bring... Is John Bolt? I think we bring John Bolt just because of the Regidrago. And do we like Reginald or do we like Miller more? This might be a mistake, but I want to go with Miller. Ooh, I don't know. I don't feel very confident in this matchup. I'll tell you that much. I feel okay with this team. I don't feel super confident. I know I'm not playing it correctly. I will just flat out say that. I know I'm not playing it correctly. But hey, we're giving it our best shot. And okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So we're just going to be seeing a Protect Trick Room this turn, right? Like, that's what I'm expecting to see. So I feel like let's go for a Trick Room to counteract the Cresselia's Trick Room. And then let's go for a Belly Drum. And this could be a mistake. Let's see if it's a mistake. I'm a little worried it's a mistake. Okay, so we got the protect correct. So we got the Belly Drum off, which is huge. Now we gotta slowly go through the animations. I'm really, please. Okay, you go for Trick Room, then I go for Trick Room. We all go for Trick Room. So that's about as good as of a first turn that we can have. The question here is, now, so you probably switch out your Ursaluna, right? You probably switch out your Ursaluna. So what could you swap it into? I feel like a Drain Punch does wonders no matter what. So question is, do we go for the Trick Room again? Because we could see like an ally switch. Let's go for a Rage Powder and let's go for a Drain Punch. Because I'm worried about like a frickin' ally switch or some shenanigans. Okay, so we see the, okay, Terra Ground. Neat. This makes me really think, if you're going for a Terra. So is this going to be like an Earthquake? Uh-oh. I'm hoping it's like a Headlong Rush. I'm glad we didn't go for the Trick Room, though. If we just went for frickin' Matcha... Oh, goes for the Earthquake. Okay. This could be a one-hit KO. I was covering... See, the thing was is that I was covering for... if they went... So, good news is that Ursaluna is down next turn. So, bringing out Incineroar here means that... Because I was covering if you're going to swap out, right? And if you had, like, a Brute Bonnet, if you had, you know, if they had something else there, right? So, I think we go for the Matcha Gotcha, try to get some recovery. And then I want to go for the Fake Out into Cresselia. The reason I'm going for the fake out and not like a knockoff or something is that I don't want them, because at this point, right, you could just allow yourself to lose the Ursaluna, and then you go for the Trick Room because you know that I can't really do anything. Now it could be Covert Cloak. It's not, which is great, and we hit the Manchas, which is even better. So we get a little bit of recovery there. It's not, so it wasn't going for Trick Room. I don't know if it has Ally Switch either, which is something. I could have gone for a Strength Sap there. I'll probably go for a Strength Sap with whatever they bring in here, and maybe that was the better play. But hey, honestly, if I had gone for the Terra Grass, that probably would have been better. So, let's go for the Strength Sap, and then... Because, I mean, what is Cresselia doing other than potentially setting up Trick Room? Let's go for damage. Oh, goes for the Protect. Oh, do you go for the Trick Room here? Oh, I might have just messed up. Yeah, I think they're going for Trick Room. Oh, no. See, we messed up. I mean, that might have just always been the play, right? Okay. So how do we pull ourselves out from this? Because they are going to target down Sinistcha as much as possible. So I want to go for the Trick Room, try to reverse the Trick Room. Now, do we think we're faster? Because we could Parting Shot the Regidrago. Problem is that if it's the Dragon Energy, I think we just get nuked. I mean, we just get nuked. Yeah, so there's a better way to play that turn. And it is what it is. So we have AV. I feel like we have to Terra, because I don't think we've used Terra yet, because I did not Terra, as smart as it would have been to Terra our Poliwrath for the, whatchamacallit? So we do get Fake Out pressure again, which is kind of cool. So, who do we want to Fake Out here? Because I'm worried you just protect your Regidrago, right? So, I almost want to Fake Out the Cresselia. Yeah. I don't know if this is the play. Maybe I should have gone for the knockoff. Or I could have gone for Snarls, I guess. Maybe Snarls were the better option. Okay, go for the Helping Hand. Well, that is unfortunate. So yeah, I should have just faked out there. I should have just faked out the Regidrago. I was worried about a Protect, but I guess you don't Protect. Because, yeah, why would you Protect in this scenario, right? Like, you wouldn't Protect in this scenario because you're wasting Trick Room turns. So that was my bad. So now we are at -2. We do get the knockout onto Regidrago, but we are at -2. Which isn't great because I'm assuming that Cresselia, has Lunar Blessing or something. So, let's see what this last Pokemon is. It is Glaster. So, let's go for Thunderclaps. Well, we could go for Thunderclaps outside of Trick Room. Or while inside of Trick Room. And then, yeah, so I should have faked out there. I should have faked out the... Oh, yeah, no, I think that's pretty much GG's. Unless somehow we get a crit. So, yeah, so the mistake there was I should have faked out the Regidrago 10 times out of 10. And then that would have at least brought us a little bit closer. I don't know, with having Glastrier in the back, I don't think we would have won there. I think the way we had to win would have been keeping the Poliwrath alive. And so we should have gone for the... I mean, if instead of... Because, see, I was worried about, like, a Headlong Rush instead of Earthquake, but I guess I should have realized with it sitting next to the Cresselia, it probably has Earthquake. And so I should have realized, hey, it has the Earthquake. Let me just go for... And, I'm fine with the Drain Punch play. Honestly, I'm 100% okay with the Drain Punch play, because if they had swapped in something else, then who knows, if they had swapped in, if they had didn't. But I was covering all the options with the Drain Punch, plus getting the recovery is nice. I should have gone for the Terra Grass, I believe. The Terra Grass probably would have allowed me to survive, but I should have just gone for the Matcha Gotcha, because then it would have been Matcha Gotcha. I mean, maybe I didn't need the Drain Punch. Maybe I should have just gone for the Liquidation. I should have just done the Liquidation instead. Because if I did the Liquidation, yeah, I should have just, done Liquidation, Trick Room maybe? Well, not doing Trick Room there was fine because it was just a Helping Hand Earthquake, so I think doing the Liquidation Matcha Gotcha would have been better. But yeah, I mean, that was a misplay by me. We tried pulling it back. In the other games, we were able to kind of pull it back from making mistakes, but again, I'm just not... My matchup against Trick Room's not great, but I think we at least predicted the first Trick Room correctly, which is awesome. But that's the last battle, so thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know down below all of my terrible mistakes. Also, if you have any teams that you would like me to play that you have made, or that you're interested in seeing other people play, then definitely comment those rental codes down below, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Okay, so a very interesting team. I love seeing Volcarona. I absolutely love it, because I got my own little Volcarona plushie. So let's hope that Volcarona does not bless our opponent, but blesses us. Please and thank you. Pheasantipity. I know it's a Tailwind setter. I can't remember what else it really does. Looking at their team, I feel like there's a good chance this could be a Scarf Urshifu, just because... I don't know. I don't know why. Every time I see Urshifu, I think Scarf Urshifu, and I feel like that's important. So I think leading... Because Grimmsnarl could have Fake Out, but it's probably going to set up screens. What lead do I expect? I honestly either expect a Pheasantipity. Like, I could really see, like, Pheasantipity Pheasantipity Urshifu, Pheasantipity Grimm, or Grimm and Volcarona. So I think I want to go with this lead. I like the idea of you and you. Maybe Incineroar was better here. Or Raging Bolt, because we would have the Thunderclap. Yeah, that might have been better. But hey, you win, you lose, and you learn. Okay, well, it's Pheasantipity Grimmsnarl. So we could see... I know we could see a Fake Out. So we could see a Spirit Break. I kind of want to go for the Terra Grass here. Do I go for the Tailwind? I don't know what spread moves either of them get. I feel like it's just going to be a Tailwind. Oh, it could be a T-Wave. Ooh, imagine if it's a T-Wave. I want to do this because I'm worried about a T-Wave. I don't want to just immediately get paralyzed off the bat. Okay, goes for a Reflect. I was a little worried. That might not have been the smartest thing, but oh, Icy Wind. Okay, I'm glad I didn't Terra there, though. I'm very glad I didn't Terra. So that's your speed control, is... Or a way for speed control. Okay. I say... Let's just do this so we can, because if that's your speed control, because you're gonna screen again, which I'm okay with. We're still fast. Well, oh yeah, we didn't take any Icy Wind for Poliwrath, and then I can always swap into Sinistra for the Hospitality. I know it's gonna be swapping into a super effective hit, but oh, Toxic. Oh, that's cool. That's not good for us. I might still honestly swap in Sinistra. Huh. So what do you have in back? So I'm worried if you like swap out here. Strength Snap, Trick Room, Matcha Gotcha. Let's go. Forgot to silence my phone. I'm worried about a double, but let's go for it. This could be really bad. There was no Protect, and we still get the knockout through Reflect, so that is pretty good. This will just do a little bit of damage. I'm okay with that. So Spirit Break will be super effective. Oh, and with Poison, that might kill us. Okay. So Sliggoo could have Protect, right? Sliggoo could very well have Protect. I'm gonna play like it doesn't, like it's not going to Protect. Luckily though, we do have Landorus in back. So with Landorus in back, we are gonna be able to hopefully deal some good damage to Goodra, or was I saying Sliggoo? To Gooey. Yeah, I mean it was a read. I guess I could have gone for the Drain Punch into... Maybe I should have done that. Yeah. Okay. How much HP do we keep after Hospitality? Oh, this is kind of huge. Do you go for the double? They could go for the double. If you go for the double Protect, I mean, and you get it, that's fine. I think we definitely should have attacked the Grimmsnarl there. That was our that was my bad. I should have gone for so Terra Fairy, okay. I mean that still works well for our Landorus and back. So not a lot of damage. I think we die from Toxic after this. That was, yeah, I should have Terra'd maybe. I don't know. I mean, hey, at least we got the knockout onto, so you're down to your last two. And then, okay, so now it's going for that. But our Poliwrath dies, so now we can bring in... Probably bring in Landorus, to be honest with you. I like the idea of bringing in Landorus. Yeah, Poliwrath should go down here. Is there any reason to bring in... I think Tailwind might be pewtering out right now. Yes, it is. So, The only reason to bring in Pelipper here is to... It is leftover, so it is... But it's already going to have a crazy high. Let's go into Landers, because they don't have speed control, and we know Sliggoo is slow. Or, sorry, Goodra. Why am I saying Sliggoo? I don't know why I have Sliggoo on the mind. For some reason, we got Sliggoo on the mind. Yeah, okay. That's unfortunate. So I say let's go for a substitute. You know, we could go... no, let's go for a substitute and a Rage Powder. That's unfortunate. That's super, super unfortunate that we, lost. Yeah, I needed to... I remembered, you know, seeing the Tinglu... Yeah, it's just gonna keep sheltering. That checks out. Maybe a Ruination coming out? Yeah. So I can go for a Matcha Gotcha, and then... We probably will see a Protect coming from the Goodra. So, with the Protect... I feel like we'll see a Protect, right? So I'm going to call the Protect and just go for the Sandsear. And... If they don't Protect... Okay, perfect. We at least got that right. Thankfully. We at least got that right. Okay. Oh, we still hit this. That's cool that we hit it into the Tinglu. And then the Strength Sap. This will be nice because I know Tinglu is a physical attacker. So this should heal us back a pretty good amount. Quite a bit, actually. And then, oh, Sinisha avoiding is kind of huge. Oh, that's really huge, actually. So, let's go for the Sludge Bomb, and then... we could go for the Matcha. Yeah, let's go for the Spread Matcha. So it's pretty solid damage. Pretty solid damage. I want to see if we can fish for some burns, is honestly what I'm hoping for. Okay, well, we got no burns, but we're at least trying. Oh, we did. I spoke too soon. Oh, that is... Wow, let's see if that was them disconnecting or if that was... Because to me what that feels like is that might be a rage quit from the burn. But we'll see. We shall see if that counts as a win towards us or not. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll check. I'll check and we'll see if that was a win or not. Okay, so here's my terrible ranking with it. That was counted as a win. That was. So they definitely rage quit. Wow, that's... Or, I shouldn't say rage quit. They quit out from that. We definitely had the upper hand, but I don't think they should have quit. But I will take a win. I think we climbed back from that as well as we could.